All right, gonna do a little review here of YouTube TV. Yeah, that's what you get. 70 channels. Watch live. 70 plus channels. Cut the cord and save money. You can start. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. You get one nice thing. It's got like a DVR function, so you can store some of your favorite shows, watch them whenever you want, and oh yeah. And yeah, okay, so let me give you a little story about it. You get a whole bunch. It's one of the nice things about a lot of these streaming services these days is you pay for it, you get it, there's no contracts, everything is simple. Okay, with cable today, to get a certain price point, you have to sign up for like a two-year contract, and they give you the discount price in the first year. Then the second year, all your rates go way up, okay? And that stinks. And that's the old model. And that's what nobody likes anymore. That's why they're all leaving cable, okay? So with these new services like Sling and Hulu and there's a whole bunch of them. Philo, there's gazillions of other services. Some are more expensive than others. You sign up, they hit your credit card every month. You don't like it anymore, you cancel it, you're done. Okay, you can move on to somebody else. You can add a bunch of different channels. So here in Western North Carolina, we were thinking, my friend and I were sharing this apartment, and we're thinking, what do we do for television? Well, we do have basic cable, okay? There is a cable service that serves us here, and they do have a nice package of channels, but it's expensive. To get the television plus the internet, you're talking somewhere in the mid 100s, upper 100s, okay? And then you throw on the sports channels and the pay channels and premium channels, and you're looking at a bill way over $200. So we didn't want to spend that. Now we did splurge on fast internet. So we're spending about $70, $75 on a nice fast internet service, okay? It's gazillion up and a gazillion down, but it does work pretty well, okay? It's got this 5G thing on it. I don't know, five whatevers. We actually got two different settings. One's for whatever. So anyway, so what I did was we got that. Now I got my little TV in here, and my friend's got the TV out in the living room. So we got two TVs on this. This is on Roku. Okay, so I got Roku here, and because I got it really cheap. This television set cost me $50. It was a Black Friday sale at Best Buy, and that's all I need, just a small set. I don't need a big picture, whatever. So anyway, I put the YouTube TV app here on it. It comes on, you can get it on Roku. You can watch it on your most television sets. You can get it any smart. You do have to have a smart TV, or you have to have Roku connected to your TV. That isn't smart, but anyway, you can watch it on a computer. You can watch it on a phone. There's a whole bunch of different devices you can watch it on. Anyway, this is the Roku version of it, and this is what you get when you first plug into it. You get basically a welcome screen, the home screen. Okay, there's a library function. I have Jeopardy stored in there, so every day it records Jeopardy for me, so I don't have to be there at 7 o'clock to watch it. Anyway, and then you can go through this home screen and go through all your shows and stuff like that. You have your library. You can, you can scroll around here and see what cool stuff is on here, okay? There are also movies that you can order and, and watch and stuff like that. So anyway. So you go to the, this is basically what you're probably going to be doing the most of, the live function here. And what you get, at least, in every market, you will get your locals channels, okay? Now, I'm not sure if they got every channel everywhere, but it's not every channel in the market, but it is the major ones, okay? So here, we're technically in the Charlotte market up here. So we get CBS, there's the ABC station, NBC, Fox, a couple of independent stations, CW. We get 3 PBS stations. We get them out of North and South Carolina and the Charlotte one. And then we get into the cable networks here, okay? TBS, TNT, ESPN. There's a whole ton of sports channels here, okay? A whole ton of them. I don't know. I honestly, I don't watch that much sports. Then we get the kids channels. There's a ton of those too. There's, Universal, whatever. Then we get into some of the major cable networks. AMC, BBC America, Freeform, the various FXs, IFC, Pop, Sundance. This is the one I like. Transatlantic Tunnel. Turner Classic Movies is one of my favorite channels, and I'm so glad they have it on here. And a bunch of other ones, USA, National Geographic. And you will see there's Animal Planet Discovery, Smithsonian Sci-Fi, Travel, Bravo, E, Food, HGTV, Motor Trend, OWN, Oxygen. And then we get down here into the news channels, BBC, CSNBC, CNN, Fox News, HLN, MSNBC, and et cetera, and yeah, and that's it. And then we get a couple of those sub channels like Start, Comet, and Cozy. That's about it. Okay, one Spanish channel, one Universe. No, there's two or three Spanish. There's two Spanish channels, Telemundo and Universo. So that's it. At least because that's what is offered in this market. Okay, Charlotte is not a big Spanish-speaking market. I'm sure if you were in New York City or Miami, you'd get a lot more. Anyway, that's it. Okay, there's channels missing. Okay, there are certain channels I know you're saying, where's MTV? Where's whatever? Yeah, it doesn't have everything, okay? But it does have a nice selection. And yeah, so say you find something you like. Let's just go to CNN because I don't have to worry about copyright on it. We'll go down to CNN, and then you hit the button, and it comes on, I guess. Oh, there we are. There's CNN. Okay, picture's nice. It is, 1080p, etc., and everything is cool. So, I like it. I really do like it. You can, figure out the buttons here, go around, do all the other stuff. There's a library function, and yeah, so, yeah, I like it. Now, the negatives and the positives. I'll go ahead and turn this off here so we don't go crazy. The negatives and the positives. The positives, it's easy to use. There's a good mix of channels. It's relatively inexpensive. It's $49.95 or $50. Say $50 a month. Okay. It's got a nice mix of channels. It does have Turner Classic Movies. It does have, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC. It does have a good selection of sports channels, although there's been some dispute lately between YouTube TV and Sinclair, which owns some of the Fox regional channels, so some of them were taken off, but I don't see a problem here. We still get Fox Carolina Sports and Fox Southeast or something like that, so it's not a problem here. Yeah, so it's good. I like it. It works well. Now, let's go. You do need a good internet. Okay, you do need good fast internet to get it. Okay, so you're going to have to pay for that. So again, here it's about $75. I haven't tried it on slower internet. I have had occasionally a little spinning wheel, when the Wi-Fi is wonky, which it does do every now and then. So that is a problem. And it's not 100% service. There have been evenings where YouTube TV has not worked, and I've gone on, is it down.com or whatever they call it, and it has been down. It does go down occasionally. If your internet is kind of buggy, if you're having a bad storm or something, it will not work great. The other thing I do notice, though, even when the internet is buggy, at least on my friend's TV, which is a better one than this one, it does buffer pretty well. I mean, it stores as a cache there, and it stores. So even if there's a momentary outage in your internet, or even maybe up to a minute or two, it can store the program coming in, and you won't even see an interruption. And I think that's more of a factor of the television than YouTube TV. The negatives, again, you will. There are occasionally shows that are blacked out. Certain sports events, I even noticed an occasional movie or two on Turner Classic Movies that has a little on it. There's occasionally programs that for some copyright reason YouTube is not allowed to stream. So, and you will find that occasionally happens. There was some big award show last year that wasn't streamed. It was on one of the major networks, and you couldn't watch it on YouTube TV for some copyright reason. So that is an issue. The negatives. The negatives are, if you're not a sports fan and if you don't like a lot of kids channels, you're probably spending too much money for this service, okay? If they were to offer a package without all the sports channels and or without all the kids channels, they could probably drop the price of this to $25 to $30 a month. They should offer that, okay? They should, I don't know, they have to throw in all the sports channels, they have to throw in all the kids channels. Again, I don't watch any of that stuff, so there's a good amount of channels here, probably up to a third of the channels that they offer I don't even watch. And why are you paying for that? Now, my friend and I are splitting the cost of this, so it's $25 a month for me, and it works pretty well, okay? So yeah, plus I have a backup. I do have cable on this TV. I will get about 45 or 50 channels. It's broadcast basic. It does offer some basic cable, and I'm paying about $30 a month for that. And I do have to go, and there are channels on the basic cable that I don't have here. So here, I just did this quick rundown. I know it's really professional looking. This is what YouTube TV offers. Okay, so these are all the channels. Again, there are channels that are missing. You will see channels like MTV and some other things missing. And then you get what's on both. So we get, both services, both the cable. Now, the cable has a bunch of channels here that are not carried on YouTube TV. For example, TV Land, WGN, C-SPAN, the Weather Channel, Me TV. I know that everybody loves to watch Svengoolie. A lot of those channels that you find on the sub-channels over the air are not carried, like Buzz, which I do like that Movies channel, Antenna TV, Get TV. A lot of those channels are not carried on YouTube TV, and a lot of channels, and again, like channels like VH1, MTV, and stuff like that are also missing. So anyway, yeah. I recommend it. I would say yes, with caution. I would recommend YouTube TV. The other weird thing is that they don't put any numbers on the channels. So, you don't say, well, what channel is Animal Planet on? Well, it's not on a number. Just go down about 2/3 of the way and you'll find it. Okay, that's kind of weird. So anyway, so telling somebody put it on channel 102 or something. No, there's no number. So anyway, but you can watch it, again, you can have one account and you can share it with a couple of people. I forget exactly how many. And then you can watch it on multiple devices. And it's pretty easy to put on your computer. I haven't watched it on the phone, but Roku, it works pretty well with Roku. There are some glitches every now and then when I use the Roku app, and it'll just pull up a blank screen, and then I have to get out of the Roku app and then restart it. The YouTube TV app, and then it works. Okay, so there's some glitches. It's not perfect, but it is a pretty good, solid package if you like a big, mix of channels. If you go to Sling, Sling's a bit cheaper. You can get a nice package of Sling for about $30. And it will not be, the one thing that's good about YouTube TV, at least in most markets, is that you get all your local channels that matter. Okay, you don't get all the local channels. There are some local channels here that are missing, but you do get ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, and now PBS. They just added PBS. So those 5 major channels, and then My TV and CW are available in most areas. But again, check your local area. But you will find in many markets all the majors are there, which is good. If you go on Sling, it's like they carry NBC and Fox, but not ABC and CBS and stuff like that. That's stupid. Okay, if you're gonna want to watch NBC and CBS, you might want to watch Fox and NBC too, or whatever. I don't know. So anyway, but it's not the cheapest service. It's not 100% bulletproof. It does depend heavily on your internet and how fast that is. It doesn't have all the channels, but it has a nice mix of them. It seems the design of it is very nice. You can scroll up and down. There is a really good DVR function. It automatically just saves popular shows too, so you don't even have to have a show specifically DVR'd to watch it later. I like it. It has TCM, again, one of my favorite channels. So I give it a plus. I give it a very positive review. Not perfect, but I think my main issue with YouTube TV is that they would offer a service without a tier. Just say the sports channels are expensive, and a good chunk of that $50 price, probably half of it, is sports channels. And for people that don't watch sports channels, why can't they offer a service or a version of YouTube TV minus the sports channels? That would save you a lot of money, because I know a lot of people don't care. you know. Anyway, all right, folks. So YouTube TV, I'll give it 4 out of 5 stars. I think it's a good value for money. It ain't perfect, but if you're looking for a really just good service to cut the cable with, and easy to get rid of, easy to add. It's available on a lot of different devices, and if you have good internet, you need pretty good internet, it works pretty well. All right. But then again, they don't give you any other benefits with regular YouTube. I don't think, they have that other YouTube products where you can get rid of the ads or whatever, or watch some premium content on YouTube, and they don't have that. But anyway, you've got basic internet, good internet, YouTube TV, a good value for money. Again, too many sports channels, too many kids channels, but that may be a plus for you. I don't know. If you're a big sports fan, though, you're probably going to like it. All right, folks, that's it. YouTube TV reviewed right here on the Dave Hughes channel. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Blog under.